Here's a subject I want to talk about. Why do people say there is no benefit to dating a single mom? People say, name one benefit. I can come up with hundreds of benefits, but here's just a couple. For one, she's used to cooking. She likes cooking her meals. She is used to going to the grocery store, what she has to make for the week. Number two, she's not going to be lecturing because she's had to make a dollar stretch before on certain things like budgeting. Number three, she's not going to be going in and out of clubs because most of the time, them dudes at the club just want to come home and hit it for the night, not come home to a family. Number four, she ain't going to be judgmental, for example, if you got kids because she knows what a split family's like. Number five, you're going to see an upfront preview of what she would be like to your child because she's literally a reflection with her kid right there in the picture. She's going to have a well-mannered, respectful kid, and that's what she would raise for your kids too. The biggest, she is less likely to run out knowing that it's not just her invested, it's her kids invested too. Come on, guys.
You cannot discipline her child. You don't have a say. You are a big kid to her. The child is not yours. The child almost always says, "You are not my dad." By the way, cooking so often ends up being chicken nuggets, fish sticks, or boxed mac and cheese.
So for those that follow me on my Instagram, you'd know that I'm a single mom and I chat a lot about, single parenting and being a single mom. So last night I got a message being like, Julie, can I ask you your opinion? I'm going to be a single parent and I need all the tips and tricks. So I was like, oh girl, you go for it. Like, we're independent women. We don't need a man. Like, fuck them. And it's one less child to worry about. You've got this, girl. So my attitude to her was really like, back on, we don't need a man. We've got this by ourselves. We're independent women,
The biggest turn off in dating a single mom is the fact that she takes pride in saying that she doesn't need a man, that the world would be better off without men, that we are just another child for them to take care of, and that every man is trash. They are patient with their children. They value relationships with the baby daddies, more mature than most women. On that, I agree.
I want to talk about something that's been really annoying me lately. This is going to be It's About Men, but single mom version. So something that's been getting under my skin is men not understanding what it means to be a single mom. So as a single mom, a single working mom, I have my plate full to the maximum, right? I don't have free time. The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So one, I get it. I'm single. Yes. Do I want to date? Sure. If I meet the right person, right? But if you invite me out for a dinner, or drinks, especially during the weeknight, come on. You know I have things to do. I'm sure you have things to do the next day. I have a child to take care of. I can't just go out late at night just whenever, right? So you have to take that into consideration. So if you're really going to invite me out, one, make it worth my time. And what do I mean by make it worth my time? Just don't invite me out to dinner and drinks. Get creative. Invite me out for an activity. Do something different. Do something that's going to be worth my time and effort. I am taking time out of my evening to meet with you, to go and enjoy your company, to see how things work, if we're compatible. I'm making an effort, so I expect you to make an effort. So don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not. So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date. Also, offer to pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you. And another thing, do not just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys. That's a no-no. So there's that. And also, don't just assume that you're going to invite me out for drinks and I'm going to show up. What makes you think that I'm going to put my safety in jeopardy by drinking and driving? So unless you're going to offer to pick me up and drop me off or Uber me there and back, it's a no on the drinks during the week. So moral of the story is, come on guys, if she's a single mom, she already has a lot on her plate. So don't add to her plate. Don't make her life more stressful. Don't make her plan out the date that you want to take her on. Like, that's not going to happen. So all I'm going to say is, do better. And to everyone asking me out on freaking dates lately, literally, if the shoe fits, then it fits, okay? That's all I gotta say.
Did you hear that, folks? Don't add anything else to their plate, please. Let me get this straight, lady. We have to pay for your babysitter, the Uber, and there's still no hope of anything happening tonight? Let me ask you a serious question. Why do single moms think their value goes up when they leave their baby daddy? Now we have to put in more effort, climb mountains and slay dragons to be with you? But you already gave away the most precious diamond you had before. Help me make sense of it. Watch out, folks. Since the times of Adam and Eve, women have wanted to deceive us.
Have you guys ever heard of a married single mom? Talk about a topic that'll get you really riled up if you're anything like me. I've never heard that term used before. I'll tell you what it is. It is essentially when a woman is married to a man and they have a house together, they have a bank account together, they have multiple kids together, and yet because of the amount of parental work and labor that is being put on the mother, she either basically is considered or considers herself to be a single mom. The quote-unquote father is so useless that she could be considered a single mother. I just don't understand why women aren't dating and marrying and settling down with men as much as they used to. Really.
It is not surprising to me that most divorces are initiated by women. When a fat feminist with 12 cats who has never been married comes and calls father useless when they work 60 to 80 hours a week to provide for the house, car, school for the children and all the food that comes into the house, he is useless when the only day that should be directed at him is using marketing campaigns as a day for single mothers who do the work of both the father and the mother. Disgusting lady.
So the best thing about dating as a single mom is that it automatically filters out the worst men on planet Earth. Men who would never date a single mom.
So your ex was 19 years old. I have heard of the Joe Rogan podcast, yes. No, you're absolutely entitled to call your ex a bitch. That is a great deal on a timeshare in Miami. I am a single mom. Oh, you're leaving? Oh no.
We're out of here!
Objection, Your Honor.
Single woman! Reveal yourself! I can see it, I'm single and
Placing a personal ad on TikTok was not on my bingo card, but a few people asked, and so I guess here we are. It's super cringy. Here's what you need to know about me. I'm a 42-year-old woman, about to be 43. I trained as a surgeon. I'm not currently practicing surgery. I care a lot about my work. I have a dog. I have a family. I'm very much grounded in the Bay Area in California. I like all the things that the people in the Bay Area like, okay? I like HBO. I like to go hiking. I like to do yoga. There's no surprise there. I have a tendency towards snark. Some people don't like that. I'm trying to make a baby. I spent a lot of my life not caring for myself as well as I should have when I was in training. And so now I make that a priority. I try to make sure I get enough sleep. I try to eat very healthy, and I like to exercise. Those things are all important to me. I value honesty, integrity, and passion. I could go on all day, and it's very hard to summarize oneself in like a minute, but I think those give you some highlights. Feel free to watch my videos if you're interested. But if you think that there might be some kind of match here, send me a DM on Instagram. Please do not send any inappropriate photos. That'll just get you blocked. But maybe share who you are, where you are, what you do with your time, and we can go from there. Sorry, super cringe. I don't know. Is there a right way to do this?
Besides the red flag that she deliberately wants to be a single mother, there are other things she wrote in the description, folks. I am a feminist who is anti-guns and pro-abortion. I don't believe in God. I am from Iran. I haven't watched Game of Thrones, but I have read the books. I don't drink coffee. My love languages are time and Nutella. I was raised by a single immigrant mother. What a catch, folks. What a catch.
I don't think that people understand that when you're strong, it's because something happened in your life that made you like that. People talk about hyper independent people or people that hold stuff in and handle problems by themselves as if it's some type of preferred behavior. Like this shit's just fun to do. When you show a certain amount of strength, nobody allows you to be weak. When you're looked at as the strong friend, you could tell somebody that 9 people in your family just passed away today and you lost your job and your relationship, and they'll look at you like, well, you're the strongest person I know. You'll be alright. Being strong don't mean you better than anybody. It means that you've been able to function and cope with the hand that you've been given. And because of that, people will dump all their problems onto you because you're proving that you're strong enough to handle all your shit and theirs. Whether somebody is strong because they have kids that depend on them or they're strong because they made it through a situation that would have otherwise broke them. Being strong ain't really something that you want to be more than it's something that you gotta be. So check on your strong friends because they struggling too, just, silently.
It really doesn't surprise me that most passport bros are black men. When you compare the femininity of a Filipina, a Thai woman, or a Colombian woman, you'd think you'd never be able to stand the masculinity of a black American woman again.
As a single mom, one of my biggest pet peeves, when you meet a man out, meet him on a dating app, online, at a club, wherever, follows you on Instagram, you post a picture of your kid, and all of a sudden you get that message that, oh my god, you're such a sweet mom, I didn't know you had a kid. Sir, why the would you know I had a kid? Please tell me. Like you're pouring tequila down my throat in the club and I'm supposed to just be like, yeah, by the way, I have a child. And plus, like, why would I even tell you that? Like, I don't know you from Adam. I don't know you from a bucket of paint. Why would I inform you about my little chicken nugget that I have running around? That makes no sense. But like, it really makes no sense and it's baffling. Why do you feel the need to let me know that you know that I have a child? I know I have a kid. I don't need you to tell me that I have a kid. I see her every day.
If only it were just tequila being poured down your throat at the club.
So, does anyone else feel personally victimized by today's dating culture? Me? Okay, let's do a little put a finger down. Put a finger down if, despite today's dating culture, you continue to put yourself out there and try. Okay? Put a finger down if you went on a date this weekend. Put a finger down if your date showed up wearing a wedding ring. I lost a lot of you on that one, didn't I? Okay. Put a finger down if your date proceeded to explain that he's married, but not really married because they're not intimate and that he wants you to be his girlfriend. Put a finger down if you're ready to quit.
Put a finger down if her body count is above 30. Oops. We greatly appreciate your time and interest in our video. Thank you for watching.